Okay. So we have this question question paper that we're supposed to do. Okay. One of our colleagues from Lesotho asked us to do this question paper. So we're going to look at maybe question 1 up to question 15. That is in the first part. Then in the other part we'll continue. All right. So we go to question 1. Okay. Question 1 reads, write down a prime number. Write down a prime number between 20 and 30. So in between 20 and 30, we have two prime numbers, okay? 23 as well as 29. So they are two, okay? 23 and 29. Then number 2, write 0.0000387 in standard form, okay? So we need to move this point from where it is to this point, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be 3.87 multiplied by 10 raised to the power negative. Okay, we're moving from the left to the right. Okay, then write the recurring decimal as a fraction. Okay, so this one, what we're supposed to do is maybe to say the first thing here we can say x, okay, we equate this to x, all right, remember we have this, and then we write the second one, okay, we multiply both sides by 100, isn't it? We multiply both sides by 100. Remember, this is 0 point here. We multiply both sides by 100. So this is going to be, here we have 2 decimal places. So we're going to have, okay. And then this side, what are we going to have? We're going to have, again, okay, we can do this, yeah. Then at this point now, we need to subtract. Okay, we need to start subtracting. We subtract here, x, we subtract it from 100. All right, this is what I'm trying to say. So we say 100x minus x. So this is going to give us 99x is equals to, again, we subtract the second part just to get, we have 63.63. Then what do we subtract? 0.63. Okay, so this is going to give us 63, isn't it? Because this will go here. So we're trying to get rid of those decimal points there. So we're going to have 63. Then the value of x now is going to be what? 63 divided by 99. At this point, we need to simplify now. So we can say 9 into 63, it's 7. The 9 into 99, it's what? 11. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, this is the answer, 7/11. You can try to confirm it and see what you're going to get. Okay, try to confirm it and see what you're going to get. Then we have this question here. Find the value of 7x plus 3y when x is equals to 12 and y is equals to -3. So we are going to say 7, where we have x, we put what? 12 plus 3 And where we have y, we put -6. Okay. So when we get to multiply here, 7 by 2, we're going to get 14. All right. Then we have a 1. 7 by 1, it's 7. Then plus that, we get this, isn't it? If you like, we can first put this. Then when we multiply 3 by negative, it will give us -18. All right. Which is as good as 84 minus 18. All right. So what do we get here? What are we going to get? Okay, we have 14 here minus 8. This is going to give us 6. Then here we remain with 7 minus 1. We have another 6. So this is what we're going to get here. Okay. Then in the diagram shows 2 parallel lines. Okay, so we have this line as well as this. AB is equal to AC. AB is equals to AC, yes. And angle QAC is equals to 43. Look, so this is telling us that this one is an isosceles triangle. Therefore, this angle is equal to this one. All right. Also, this angle here is equal to this one under the rules of alternate angles, this and this one. All right. Now, this angle here is an alternate to this one. This is 43. So this is also going to be 43 degrees. Also, this is going to be 43 degrees. The same applies to this one. Okay. And therefore, at this point, now we want to find the value of x, and look at where x is, isn't it? We can either use these 3 interior angles of a triangle, or we can use these on a straight line here. Okay? Because angles on a straight line should add up to what? Must add up to 180. So we're going to add those. 43 plus 43 plus x is equals to, what do we get? Hello, what are we getting, ladies and gentlemen? This is going to give us, we have 1, then here I said we're going to get what? 86 plus x is equals to, what do we get? This is going to give us 180. All right. So now we're saying x is equals to 180 minus 86. And x is going to be, what do we get? X will be 90. X will be 94. All right. Yeah, that's what you're going to get there. That is the value of x, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Write the area of a circle with radius. So the area of a circle is given by the formula pi r squared, isn't it? Then what is going to be our pi? We can use 3.14, then multiplied by 5.1 squared. That's our radius, isn't it? So yeah, let's find it. Let's find that one. Okay. What do we get there? Let's work that one out. Okay. It is the same as, you can first of all work this part if you like. Okay. 5.1 squared. This part you can have 3.14 multiplied by, when you multiply 5.1 squared, what you get? You're going to get 26.01 26.01, then you get to multiply it now by 3.14. So this is going to give you 81. Sorry, this is not, so write 81.6714. Okay, this is what I'm getting. I don't know about you. Okay, we have the question here. So calculate the length of AC. AC is this part. Okay, so as you may see, this is a right angle triangle, so we're supposed to use Pythagoras Theorem. So Pythagoras Theorem states that AC squared is equal to AB squared plus BC squared, isn't it? So AC is equals to the square root of AB squared. AB squared is the length, okay? AB squared here is the length from A to B, which is 2.5, okay? Squared plus BC, what is our BC? BC is 4.1, yeah? So we have 4.1 squared. All right, then we can say now AC is equals to, we work out what is in the brackets and see what we're going to get there. Okay, then we're going to say 2.5 squared plus, let's work that one out, 4.1 squared, we're going to get what? 23.06. Then we're supposed to try and find the square root now of the answer. What are we going to get? So when we round it off to 1 decimal point, AC will be equal to 4.8 centimeters, isn't it? That's what we're going to get if we round it off to 1. Okay, so here we have expand and simplify. So this is going to give us 6 by 2y, we're going to get 12y, minus 6 by 3, we're going to get 18. We do the same thing here. This will be minus 5y, minus, this minus is going to change the sign that is inside the brackets here. So here we're going to have minus 5. Then we put the like terms together here, which will be 12y minus 5y minus 18 minus 5. So this gives us what? 7y minus, what do we get this side? Minus 23, isn't it? I hope you understand that part. All right. And here we have find the value of q squared. Okay, so we have to first rewrite this part here so that we get rid of the fraction. Okay. So we set 3 minus by 27. This is how we are going to write it in order to get rid of square. Yeah, then we go to 3 multiplied by so we continue. Okay, then we rewrite this one, 27 as 3 to the power 3. Okay, then we have minus 1 is equals to, we also rewrite 81 as 3 to the power 4. Okay, the idea is that we want to have a common base. The idea is that we want to have a common base. So we're going to have 3 to q multiplied by 3 negative 3 is equal to 3 to the power 4. And then at this point now, the base is the same, so we can work with the indices. So on the left side, okay, on the left-hand side of the equation, we are multiplying here. Okay, so when we are multiplying powers of the same base, we add the indices. So it will be q plus negative 3 is equals to 4. We equate the indices back. So it will be negative q is equals to 4 plus 3. Okay, as you know that when this one comes the other side, the additive inverse is plus. So it will be minus q is equals to 7. So you divide both sides by a negative. Then you're going to have q is equals to negative 7. So that's what you're going to have here as your answer. Okay, that's what you're going to get here as your answer to this part. So we can come to question 10. Okay, calculate. Writing down your full calculator display. Okay, so here I think we just have to use our calculators and see what we're going to get, because we are told that we're supposed to write our full calculator display. So that is 2.38 plus 6.4 squared. So I do not know, depending on the calculator that you're using. So this one I'm getting 6.5, 8, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 6, 2, 5. So you may, depending on the calculator, maybe your calculator may leave out some digits here. Okay, then B, write your answer to part A, correct it to 4 decimal places. So we need to write it to 4 decimal places up to here. Okay, so it will just be 6.58.3.3. That's what we're going to get. Okay, then here, find the exact value of 8 to the power 2/3 multiplied by 49 raised to the power negative 1/2. Okay, so we have to work out this part here alone. So this is going to be 8, 3, put in brackets, 2 here, multiplied by, because of the negative there, we first of all have to start with this, isn't it? That's the first thing that we're supposed to do. Okay. The next step, we go down. The next step, we go down. When you simplify this one, what do you get? This is going to be 2 to the power 2. Now, when you look at this part alone here, okay, let's bring it here. So this is going to be 1 over, we write the part below here as 47. So this will give us 1/7. So here, what we're going to bring down is 1/7. And you know that this is equals to 4 multiplied by 1/7. So the final answer here is going to be 4/7. That's what we're going to get. Okay. We are almost getting to the last question of our part A. So how do we solve this inequality? So we are going to have 3n minus 8n is greater than 17 plus 5. Just like we do equations, isn't it? Then here we're going to have a minus n greater than 22. Am I right? Yeah. Yes. Then we divide both sides by negative 5. We divide both sides by negative 5. So n, at this point, this has to change the sign now. Okay? N over negative over 5. Okay? You may need to change this, but I think even like this, it's okay. Okay? You can write it further as n is less than negative what? 4. Then you have 2 over 5. Okay? Then let's see. Let's see what else we have to solve down here. Okay, so we have this question here that without using your calculator, work out this one. Okay. You must show your working and give your answer as a fraction in its simplest form. So we need to convert this, the first part, first of all, into an improper fraction. So it will be 4 by 1 plus, so it will be 7 over 4 multiplied by 6 over 35. Okay, so here we can say 7 here, 1. 7 here, 5. 2 here, 2. 2 here, 3. So this is going to be 3 over 10. Okay, that's what we're going to get, isn't it? That is what we're going to get. Then let's see this question here. Okay, so we are using sine rule to solve this. We're using sine rule to solve this. So first of all, we need to write sine rule. We have C over C is equals to B over sine B, isn't it? So we need to know that the angle that they want is this part here, B. Small letter C is this one, the one that is opposite to that angle. So when we begin to replace here, we're going to have 17.8 over sine. The angle at C is what? 84.6 is equals to B. This side that is opposite to B is what? 5.9 over this angle that we are looking for here. Okay. So at this point, we need to cross multiply. Okay. When we cross multiply, we're going to have, let me start with 17.8 sine B will be equal to sine 84.6 multiplied by 5.9. Now what we want is sine B. So we remain with sine B alone here. This is equals to sine 84.6 multiplied by 5.9. We divide throughout by what? This one here. 17 point 17 point what? 17.8. Okay. Then now we want to find the actual angle at B, which is A, B, C. What is this angle? So you bring here sine inverse you write in brackets. In these brackets, you bring this whole thing as it is here. Okay? You bring it down here. Okay? So we can find the answer there. Yeah, let's make sure that we find the answer. So what are we getting? So we're going to have, you start with sine 86, sine 84, sorry, 0.6 cos multiplied by 5.9 divided by 17.8. We're going to get the final answer here, which is this angle. It's going to be 19.3 when you round off to one decimal place. That's what we're going to get. Okay. So let's see if we can do question 15 as our last one. Then the remaining questions will be done. They will be done also. Okay. Can as well look at these ones later. So y is directly proportional to x minus 1 squared, that is in brackets, when 5 is equals to, when x is equals to 5, y is equals to 4. Okay, so the first thing that we're supposed to do is to write this, okay, as an equation where we have a constant, oh sorry, this is minus, where we have a constant. Okay, so we have been told that y is 4, divide, okay, x is equals to 5 minus 1 squared. So we have 4 is equals to k. Then here we have 4 squared. So 4 is equals to 16k. Then k is equals to 4 divided by 16, which goes down as 1/4. That is the value of k. Okay, so now what are we going to be? What will be our equation now? So where there is k here, we need to put what? Where there is k, we're going to put 1/4, then x minus 1 squared. So this is the equation that we're going to use when answering the next question. So now we want to find the value of y when x is equals to 7. Y when x is equals to 7. Here we have 7 minus 1 squared, 1/4 multiplied by 6 squared. So 1/4 multiplied by 36, isn't it? So we now at this point, this is just the same as 36 divided by 4. So we're going to have 9. All right. So this brings us to the end of part 1. Okay. Of this. This brings us to the end of part 1. Okay. So look out for the second part. Thank you very much for watching.